welcome to the Rhodesian channel. This is a very new project, a very big learning curve. Obviously, I'm not used to doing this. I'm used to being on other channels and commenting. Yes, as I was saying, I have invited John Edmund, who, as if you Rhodesian, you'll know, he used to sing all the troopy songs. He is 83, so I don't know whether he'll be able to come onto my channel. It would be lovely to have him. The other thing, just to let everybody know, I have reached out to all the Rhodesian Facebook pages, inviting them to come along and listen and watch and contribute. So, hi Robin, hi Nigel. If you wouldn't mind just putting a comment in, just saying where you're from, and then we know exactly what the dynamics will be. I'm also learning, as I said, it's a big learning curve. I've got to figure out how I'm going to have people on my channel. I'm not too sure whether it will be Skype or Zoom, but Yanni, my excellent IT guy, has been helping me set this all up. So it's a big shout out to Yanni van der Walt. Oh, hello, Robin. Yeah, so the folk that are on the chat now, if you wouldn't mind just putting in where you guys are from. Oh, okay, Robin, you're from Cape Town. Well, just so that everybody knows where I am, I'm in Nottingham Road in KwaZulu-Natal. It's a beautiful day here, but unfortunately we've got a runaway fire. So I might have to run off and go and put the fire out. We don't have any, what's the word? A fire station here in Nottingham Road. It all has to be done with bowsers and stuff like that. So I hope the weather with you in Cape Town is brilliant today, Robin. It has been very cold. So yeah, I hope everybody can hear me and see me clearly. I've even gone to the extent of putting makeup on, which is very unusual for me. But anyway, it's lovely to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here. So my plan is to get some feedback from you guys as to what you want to be shown on the channel. And anybody interesting that you'd like to come on this channel, please, you know, give me a shout out. My email address is xrhodies@gmail.com. So if anybody wants to send me an email, they can. Okay, Karen, you from Pretoria. Okay. As I was saying, yes, I'm very interested in getting interesting people on this channel. I think the first one I'm going to get is Chris. I don't know whether any of you saw his stream this morning about Zimbabwe and the ZANU PF and all the rubbish relating to compensating farmers who had their farms taken away from them. Go and have a look at his stream. It's very informative. Okay. All right. So yes, thanks everybody for giving me your comments as to where you're from. All over South Africa. But again, just this is obviously the first stream, and haven't really prepared myself to give you an informative chat. This was just to connect with you and to find out from you exactly what you want on the channel. As I said, John Edmund is a big one for me. His songs really have kept me going since leaving Zim. Just to give you a little bit of background, I grew up in Mvuma. I was born in Salisbury, and I grew up in Mvuma, which is in the Midlands, between Fort Vic and Enkledorp. If anybody remembers them, I'm sure you'll remember Fort Vic, but Enkledorp was just up the drag. Anyway, so it was a beautiful life. Everybody cared about everybody else. And that is one of the things that I'm trying to create with this channel, is a sense of community. And that most of our Rhodesian heritage hasn't been lost. So I'm sure you can all relate to where you lived. We were a very strong farming and mining community in Mvuma. My dad managed Athens Mine. It's a copper and gold mine. Don't know whether it's still there now. I know the chimney is dilapidated and about to collapse. So yes, then I went to Mvuma Junior School. Had lots of fun. And then went to Chaplin in Gwelo, where I was until I was in Form 2. And then because of the deterioration in the education system in 1980, my parents decided to send me to school down here to Pietermaritzburg, to Wickham Collegiate. Well, it's now Wickham Collegiate. It was Wickham at the time. My memories are just so special. I mean, I wasn't an indoor child. I was out and about riding horses, riding scooters. Obviously couldn't go far away for fear of being ambushed, but yeah, we had a very good sense of community. We had a country club, and everybody converged at the country club on a Saturday, playing tennis or golf or bowls or whatever it was going on. So yeah, that's just a little bit of background from me. I don't know whether any of you can relate to what I'm saying. But yes, Nigel, you're not an ex-roadie, but you an ex of a different country. So thank you for being here. Yeah, Belgian Congo. But anyway, so yeah, please, guys, if you have anything to add or any questions you want to ask me. Yes, Kenny, it was terrible. My family and I were already here in South Africa when the farms were being stolen. Got some very, very special friends in Zambia. They had a huge maize farm just outside of Harare, Salisbury. They lost everything. They lost their combine harvesters, they lost their tractors, never mind the poor people that were actually living and working on the farm. I'd have to actually bring Dawn and Owen onto the channel, because they played a huge role in my life growing up, and very good friends of my mom and dad's, and it's very sad, very, very sad. They retired now in Zambia, so they're living with their daughter. I don't know, maybe one of you might know Dawn and Owen Connor. Very, very special people. One thing that I learned from Dawn is to never give up. Never give up. Regardless of where you are, where you at. We all left Rhodesia because there was just no future there. And sadly, South Africa looks as if it's going the same way. as I said, we had a huge sense of community in Mvuma. And I think that when we in South Africa, we all need to pull together. We all need to get out and protest peacefully, and back people like Big Daddy Liberty, Chris Wyatt, Ramon. I think you all belong to those channels anyway, but unfortunately, no, I don't have any family in Zim. Funnily, my dad is Rhodesian, my mom is South African. Obviously, they hooked up and got married, and they lived in Zim. So moving back to South Africa, we were very lucky. We had uncles and aunts and cousins that very kindly took my sister and I in when we were at school. We only went home in December for the December holidays. And yeah, we basically were in boarding school. And when we had long weekends and stuff like that, or holidays, they were my aunts and uncle were very kind to come and take us out for the weekend. I can't explain to you how awesome it was hearing the Isuzu Bucky coming down the road backfiring. That was my uncle's Bucky. It was lovely. It was lovely hearing him coming down the road backfiring and fetching us and taking us out for the weekend. Yes, Big Daddy is a brilliant man. He has the biggest heart. So unfortunately, no, I didn't see his vlog from yesterday. I will get onto that and have a look at it. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments, if you bear with me. So yeah, no, I'm very excited about this. As I said, this is a huge learning curve. I have to give a shout out to Jannie van der Walt. He has been absolutely awesome. This 53-year-old brain is now getting into YouTube. With lockdown, I'm actually from Howick. That's where our house is. Well, my family's house is. But I'm here in Nottingham Road because I came to house sit for a lady, and unfortunately she got stuck in Joburg. She can't get back. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm loving 3 little kitties here. They eat everything. But anyway, yeah. So and I live next door to my sister. So yes, and I work for my sister. I do online social media marketing, which means we take on local businesses, and we gives them a structure as to how to market, and get everybody online. That's why you see in some of the other channels, it's Lynn Get You Online. But yes, it's crazy busy. Everybody wants an e-commerce site. So if anybody needs any help or wants to get online, give me a shout. As I said, my email is under the About tab on my channel. So should anybody be needing help to get themselves online, give me an email. Send me an email. So yeah, I think this has been a good 15 minutes so far. But yes, please, everybody on here, please give me a like and a subscribe. I'd be very grateful. I saw prior to starting that I had 19 people already subscribed, so I think I'm on the right road. But yes, I'm just reading the questions here. Well, you know, Corin, I'm hoping it won't be like Rhodesia, the situation here. Unfortunately, with the political structure and system we have at the moment, it's for the ANC, it's not for the citizens of South Africa. And the more we bring people's awareness to it. I mean, for example, the cigarette ban. On Facebook, there are, I think, 3 or 4 pages, groups, sorry, where everybody is like marching and riding motorbikes and all of that to protest. Unfortunately, some of the protests or the protesters were water bombed, which, I mean, it was a peaceful march. I mean, it wasn't as if they were out rioting and burning down businesses, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's why I say we need people like Big Daddy Liberty to help us, guide us, let us get out there and do something physical instead of sitting behind a computer, sending messages out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You know, we need to actually get out there and go and not fight, but take a stand. Because if we don't do it, yes, this country, this beautiful country, will go like Zimbabwe. Yeah, food scarcity is a huge issue. Is a huge issue. Last night I was watching Herman Rus on Joe Emilio's channel. Was it last night or the night before? Anyway, if you go to Joe's channel and watch Herman Rus's chat, I mean, farms. You know, everybody thinks, oh well, where does an egg come from? Where does a carrot come from? Where does cabbage come from? So what everybody needs to be aware of is, regardless of whether it's cigarettes, wine, grapes, vegetables, if these people are not able to run their farms and sell their products, everybody in South Africa, not just the farmer, everybody in South Africa is going to suffer. Hi, Shirley. Sorry. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy it. But anyway, back to farming. Joe has put out a very short stream just asking everybody to take a video of themselves and to say I've gone blank. All lives matter. Save my job. I'm trying to remember. What I'll do is I'll put it in the link below, but I'm sure all of you know Joe Emilio. So if you wouldn't mind just going on there and sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind going on to Joe Emilio's channel and just watching the stream about him and Russ, please go and do so, because there's a ripple effect. Everybody is going to be affected. There's going to be more than farmers losing their farms and farm workers being without work. And he explains it brilliantly on that stream. So please go and have a look at it. Yeah, well, that's why we called Soweto now, Nigel. Yeah, it's very sad. South Africa is the last port of call. Otherwise, we are going to have to pack our bags, build a floaty device and climb on it and head for somewhere, not South Africa. I mean, farmers, thank you, Kung Fu Kenny. Yes, farmers lose 4.5 trillion per week as a result of the alcohol ban, of exporting and importing sales. I do know that British American tobacco is allowed to import, but yes, people like Hammond Roos, who are contracted to only supply British American tobacco, he can't sell it privately. But again, please go and watch his stream on Joe Emilio's channel. Yes, I haven't Shirley, I haven't seen Ronaldo's heartbreaking video. Everybody is very negative at the moment, and all I can do is just send you all lots of love. And yes, try not to give up. It's very easy to say. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy for any of us, whether you black, white, Indian, or colored. We are all feeling the effects of this lockdown, and we need to do something about it, so that we can get back to normal. Look, it will never be the normal that we had before the lockdown, but yes, I do believe that we can stand and we can shout and we can. One of the things that Hammond suggested was stand at a robot and have some placards. Lift the tobacco ban. The ANC must hashtag, sorry, all hashtags. Hashtag the ANC must fall. All lives matter. Save our jobs. But yes, thank you. I'm grateful. Yes, Nigel. You know, it is hideous ideology going through the world, and that's why it's so important that we all stand together. You know, and we make a little bit of difference in our little area of where we live. But yeah, has anybody got any other suggestions as to what you want to watch on this channel? I'd be very, very grateful to hear it. Sorry, I'm just going out of there. If you wouldn't mind just posting some ideas in the chat, I'll be very grateful to hear from you guys. As I said, the people who just tuned in, my plan is to get John Edmund on this channel. If you heard any of his roadie songs, they were awesome. They kept me going. And I'm sure if all of you listened to them, it would bring back some brilliant memories, even though we were in a bush war. Yes, that's why we have to take a stand for Kenny, and we have to address this issue. I'm not sure how. I will have to speak to Chris Wyatt so that we can figure out where to next. Because as I said, you know, everybody is doing their little bit in their own little poesy. I'm sure you haven't heard that word for a long time. But yes, let's think of some ex-roadie slang, guys. I can't blame. What do we call beer? I have to figure it out. I'm trying to remember. Mushy is another word. Yes, Karen, I agree with you. The footage of Rhodesia is excellent. If you go and do a search on YouTube, you will get the national anthem, you will get John Edmund's songs. They're brilliant memories. I just wish I could bring them into the stream, but unfortunately, because of copyright, I can't do that. So I prefer to go to the source, which is John Edmund, for a lot of the music. The graphics on some of them are absolutely amazing. So yeah, guys, if you can, just do a Google search or a YouTube search, and you'll come across some really, really beautiful things about Rhodesia. And for me, it's brought up a lot of memories, a lot of happy memories. Anyway, yes, I agree with you, Nigel. They are cancelling our history. And, you know, if we can pass it on down to our kids and our grandchildren, which I do, then that's what we must do. You know? But anyway, yeah, please, guys, if you can think of any slang, ex-roadie slang, please type it into the comments, and we can chat about it. I'm still trying to remember what is beer called Chibulis. Please, guys, let me know. My brain is a bit befuddled with having to do all of this. So yeah, yes. Please, guys. Unfortunately, Nigel, it's not a case of whites surviving Zim. It's everybody surviving Zim. Groceries, petrol, you can only get it on the black market, and you have to pay US dollars. So yeah, it's tough on everybody. That's why the few that are there are doing what they can, because they don't have the money or the wherewithal to leave the country, unfortunately. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Yes, Shirley. Chris has done some excellent history on Rhodesia. Maybe I can get him to come on to my stream and remind us all. Well, it's because of Chris's channel that I've got this channel, because people on the street, on Chris's channel, said, let's do it, well, encouraged me to do an ex-roadie site. So that's why I'm here. The other thing, Nigel, is they have blackouts in Zim. It's up to 16 to 19 hours a day. So everything is crumbling in Zim, and that is why they've now put out this thing about the farms that were stolen, and trying to show their what's the word I'm looking for? Show that they are reimbursing and helping the farmers that lost everything, as a tool to get foreign investment into Zim, because they have stolen and depleted everything in Zim. The mining industry is an absolute mess. Any minerals that they could get out can't get out now, because nothing was ever maintained. And I do know that Lonro and Rio Tinto have pulled out of Zim because of all the drama with the government. But yeah, anyway, on On that happy note, do you guys have anything you want to ask me or make a comment on? I haven't missed anything, have I? Back to your point, Karen, about how people survived that era. You know, we had to put our big panties on. We had to pack up anything that was 7 years old. And we had to come down here. We had a Peugeot 504 station wagon, which was packed from the base of the car right to the roof. The back seat was put up. So yes, we had we had a Peugeot 504 station wagon crammed with everything and 2 fox terriers. They even had passports when we immigrated and came down here. We didn't leave our animals behind. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we've just got to have faith and hope that things here in South Africa improve. We have to hope and pray that it happens. Do not let the darkness of the ANC stop you from living your life to the best of your ability, because it's, guys, you're important. And the folks that don't vote, please encourage them to vote. We've got to get the ANC out of power. Hi, Hendo. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining my chat. I don't know how to make moderators. I'm going to have to ask Yanni how to do that. I'm still very green around the ears about all of this. But yes, hi Ashley. Thank you for joining me. Yes, so to the people who've just joined, just to let you know, this channel is not just for ex-roadies, but for anybody that feels the need for a little bit of a pick-me-up. Anyway, yes, so this channel is basically for ex-roadies that have been on Chris White's channel, Ronaldo's channel, Roman's channel, and I've reached out to Facebook pages, all ex-Rhodesian Facebook pages. So I'm hoping that we will get lots of subscriptions. But yes, thank you guys. Hendo, Yanni has been very kind to me and helped me set up this channel. So you put up with him in other channels, so you can put up with him here. Hello, Chris. Welcome to my channel. It's like it's the blind leading the blind here. But anyway, yeah. Yes, I watched your stream this morning on Zim. Very informative. Thank you so much for doing it. I encourage everybody here to go and watch it. It brings you up to speed as to exactly what's going on in Zimbabwe. Thanks, Chris. I was saying at the beginning of the chat, I've even got makeup on. I can't be like you and hide behind a beard. There's nothing wrong with your beard. Hendo, I don't know how to make anybody a moderator. I've got no clue. I'm still figuring everything out, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Chris. Yes. I'm hoping, just so that you know, I have reached out to all the Facebook pages, the Rhodesian Facebook pages, inviting everybody to come in and subscribe and watch. And yes, so I think for my first stream, thanks, Chris, for my first stream, 11 likes is pretty good. Hey, guys. If you haven't liked the hit the like button already, please do so and subscribe so that I can, so that you guys can get anything that I am going to be doing in the future. Yes, Chris, I will go and watch your Mars launch. Sorry, I've been busy setting this up and doing a little bit of work. Yes, Chris's trim and haircut looks brilliant. He's not allowed to cut it off. Not allowed to shave the beard off, Chris. Sorry. Okay, in the chat, go to the right of the person's name. Okay. Okay. It's just I have a mouse that doesn't want to work. Okay. So go to the person. 3 bubbles. Okay, I'm trying to find Chris now. 3 bubbles. Now I don't want to block you. It's saying that 3 bubbles. Click and add moderator appears. Chris, this isn't Streamlabs, it's StreamYard. So, as I said, I'm still learning the ins and outs and how to do things. But yeah, to the right of the text. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. No, hang on. Now, what have I done? How do I get out of it? Okay. The 3 little buttons on the left-hand side is put in timeout or block user. So I can't do that to you, Chris. Hello, Dagbreaker. Good afternoon to you. Yes, Hendo, teething problems. Can you see my teeth? Yes, teething problems. Yes, Keith, it is very important that we do the best we possibly can in the environment that we live in. We cannot let the dreadful situation that we're finding ourselves in stop us from being the wonderful human beings that we are. Yeah, you know, even if you make a difference with somebody that lives in your road, take them a meal, invite them over for a meal, or brine the road. You know, get people out of this blackness, this deep hole that we feel we all in. Because at the end of the day, you know, we are the ones that have to make a difference. We are the ones that have to make a choice. So, yes, definitely. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Okay. I think I've missed a couple. So let me just go back up. I now understand what you go through, Chris, trying to keep up with the chat. Oh, here we go. I'm going to show this for you, Chris, if it'll let me. All Chris needs to do now is wear the Union uniform that was worn during the Civil War. He will look great. Yeah, there's nothing like a man in uniform, as they say. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we have been going now for just over 40 minutes. I think I'm going to call it a stop. But please like and subscribe. Get family and friends to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll all get on to Chris's channel and Ronaldo's and Ramon's and Joe's channel. A shout out to Joe. Please, guys, go and support his channel. He has given himself a challenge. If he hits 5,000 subscriptions by, I think it's the 16th or the 17th of August. It's the 17th of August. He's going to get a tattoo. So yeah, if you've watched his stream, you'll know my feelings about it all. I am a diabetic and I do not like needles. So I told him that he needs to go and get somebody to be an anesthetist when he has it done, whatever it is, so that he doesn't suffer like he did when he had his first tattoo done. Right. Well, if you want to, Hendo, go onto his channel. I'll start making a list for him of what people want him to have a tattoo of, a doggy tattoo. I think that'll be pretty painful, regardless of regardless of what he has done. As I said, I've told him to find an anesthetist on his channel so that he doesn't feel it. The pictures that he showed of him biting the tongue depressor, shame. No. So it's a huge channel for him. No, Chris, it's not easy. No, no. And I take my hat off to you. You do an excellent stream. Oh, it's a pleasure, Shirley. As I said, it's to bring us all back together. Even if we are all over the world, we are ex-Rhodesians and we'll never die. And we've just got to pass it on to the next generation and they must pass it on to their next generation. I've actually been doing it with my daughter and my granddaughter. So, yes, very special people. Thanks, Ashley. I have a lovely laugh. Thank you. I'm not too sure when the next stream will be, but yes, if you've liked and subscribed, you should get a notification. No, we don't fade away either, Chris. He says, old roadies never die. They just fade away. No, we don't. We don't fade away. We are Soweto now. I hope that yeah, that's what I've been saying for a couple of years now. But anyway, okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for supporting me and coming on the stream. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, and you'll hear from me soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.